It is a scene of utter devastation here in Bay St. Louis. People, it is desperate here. It is a desperate situation. There's no food, there's no water, there's no electricity, no lines.
After Katrina, I rode past here and I noticed that spray painted on the opposite side of the stairs was call before demolition. So I called them and I just, for reasons unknown to me, I just said, you know, you can't knock that place down. You gotta, you know, call me, we'll work something out. I'll buy it from you. I'll buy it from you. I'll buy it from you.
The 100 Men Hall came to the needs of the people at a time when, at one point, a great deal of segregation existed in America, but the 100 Men stood firm. And they allowed people to come together as people, socialize and give benefits and help one another.
And we knew it was built by men of color in, say, 1922 to serve the African American community because they didn't have any access to health care or social services or any insurance.
You couldn't get a doctor by yourself because you didn't have enough money. So what they done, they say we're gonna get all the children together and everybody pay a quarter, that's 25 cents a month. So whoever gets sick can get a doctor there and also he'll give them a little medicine.
When we first set out to do this documentary, we already knew the 100 Men Hall developed their own system of social support. But what we soon came to realize is the depth and magnitude that the hall played as a music venue. They would lease their building out to music promoters who were booking mainly rhythm and blues acts on what later would be known as the Chitlin Circuit.
They all got their start here. All of them bands. Fat Domino, Eddie Bull, Irma Thomas,
B.B. King, Etta James, James Brown,
Joe Turner, Joe Tex,
Professor Longhair, you've got Irma Thomas, Queen of the New Orleans Blues, you've got James Booker, the Emperor of Ivory, you've got Ernie K. Doe, you've got just a plethora of musicians who came and went through this hall.
Frank Panier that ran to Do Drop In was more or less running a booking agency, and Deacon said it was like going to the Union Hall because you'd hang out on the front sidewalk of the Do Drop In, and Deacon specifically says Frank Panier would say, come out on the sidewalk and say, you, and you. Get a bass player and y'all go to be at the 100 Men Hall in Bay St. Louis at 10:30 tonight or whatever.
After Hurricane Katrina, the building was in pretty bad shape, and it was almost bulldozed, so we almost lost it forever. Thanks to Kerry and Jesse Loya, who rebuilt the hall, it's now been completely resurrected and is a fully functional blues hall again. Some of the people who played there years ago are back playing there again.
This may sound weird, but I started feeling that the building was slowly coming back to life. And for me, that is the most beautiful and gratifying thing about this project. And anyone that has ever been to any of our shows, they feel it. They feel it. There's something living. The building wants to be loved. It wants to be full of people. It wants to be part of the community like it used to be.
It is a non-profit organization by which we try to generate a heritage of culture in music, in art, so that the legacy of the past will not die, that it will continue on.
The stories of the 100 Men Hall are not written down anywhere. They only exist in the memories of the people that lived them.
As many people as we can try to get to as soon as possible, because you know, people die every year, and or they move away, and memories grow weaker as time goes on. The photos that they may have or materials, you know, they can get washed away in the next hurricane, or they already have been.
Because if we don't record, if it is not written down, then it fades away. And our children and our grandchildren need to know something about their heritage. That is our dream. That is our hope. That is our future.